Hello, I'm Steve. Welcome to the Patio Heat channel, where we provide visual concepts of infrared heating as well as tips for outdoor comfort. Send your request into designs@patioheat.com for your personalized recommendations. Our one-on-one customer support helps you make the best decisions for your applications. We strive to earn your business. Visit our patioheat.com website for sales and more information. Now let's get heating. All right, so here we have this covered patio area, and let's go ahead and look at the overall dimensions first of all. So overall dimensions I have here at 40 feet 4 inches, and that would be to the left wall to the right wall here, and also 17 feet 2 inches essentially, and that would be to the inside pillar here to the wall here on this side. And let's look at the different elevations we have. So the ceiling elevation we have here is at 10 feet, and then it drops down to approximately 9 feet off the finished floor. Now I'm not quite sure how high this edge is over here, but I do have it a little bit higher over here, so I'm not quite sure if that's going to have any issue whatsoever, but just so you know, there's a little bit of a question mark there. There are two fans. I have them centered within the pillar itself, this one and this one, and then centered within the 17-foot section here of the area. Just so you can see, we do have the floor plan, and essentially I've made the floor plan. Let's see if I can raise this up here a little bit, just so you can see it. So you can see the floor plan is pretty much equal to the entire layout here, and also we do have the elevation I have here in the rear. I think that's pretty much about it. Let's go ahead and turn that off, turn off the dimensions and the floor plan as well. Another thing we should just mention is that these doors I have here, they swing into the residence themselves. And then so we have a seating area over here, and the seating area is just my interpretation of what it might look like. And then I have a little dining space over here. There's a cooking area over here, and yeah, that's about it. So let's go ahead and look at the different options. So first of all, I just want to mention that it is a slope ceiling, and the manufacturer does state that slope ceilings cannot have recessed units in there. So if we had a flat ceiling, a recessed unit would work out perfectly. However, it's not reset or sloped, or it is sloped, so we cannot do that. So let's go ahead and look at where we might place some units. And the first one I would recommend would be possibly using 6 of the C4024s. So these are 4,000 watt 240 volt, 4,000 watt, correct? And also just to see the spacing I have between them, let's go ahead and mark this up here. So between each unit, we'll go from the middle of the bracket to the middle of the bracket here again. If I can grab that here. I believe that's about the middle right here. So yeah, it should be correct. So we're probably, yeah, there we go, 9 feet center to center. There is a clearance issue that we need to maintain, and that would be around the fans. And at this 9-foot elevation, or 9-foot distance apart from each other, the clearances should have no issue whatsoever. I didn't mark what the diameter of the fan is, but I believe this is a 4-foot diameter fan, so that should not be any issue whatsoever. Let's see if there's anything else. Also, the units over here, on the right by the seating position over here, I have these at a slight angle, 5 degrees tilted in towards the center, and that's because of the seating position here, and we'll look at that here in just a second about the footprint of heat. The units over here, I have them straight down because of the fact that most of the area that you're going to be occupying, and I have the table in the center of the location here, but most of the area that you can occupy is going to be on the outer side of the table, so we're going to try not to heat up the table. itself for any reason. And I think that's about it. So let's go ahead and look at the footprint of heat. You can see that we're covering the area fairly decently. Another dimension I should also put in here is the distance between each unit. And let's see if we can grab that to here. I think it's around 10 feet if I'm not mistaken. But let's grab that here real quick. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult to grab this properly, but yeah, so that's actually 10 feet center to center. I know I don't have that shown properly, but it didn't grab that position the way I want it to. So let's go ahead and delete that for right now. And we'll take that out as well. So yeah, 10 foot center to center. And I know that's going to be off center as far as this opening is concerned, but if we, were to move these two units over so that they're more centrally located within this opening here, we're not going to get a good coverage here in the middle at all, and that's going to be the same true with this area over here. So that's why I have them at that 10 foot center to center, and obviously we're not heating up this section here, nor are we heating up this section over here. All right, so that is how 6 of the C4024s would look. Let's go ahead and look at a different option. That different option would be to place some slimline units in, and I have them up against the wall. Now, the reason I don't place the C series up against the wall is the manufacturer does state that if it's over 30-degree tilt, that it needs to have a 12-inch clearance. The slimline series, I have it up on the ceiling at a 30-degree angle here towards the seating positions, and with that we only need 6 inches of clearance around the top of the unit here at that 30-degree angle. So that is why I'm choosing the slimline for this particular application like this. So these are centered, located within the overall distance, and then again 10 foot center to center, 10 foot center to center on each unit. And let's go ahead and look at the footprint of heat. So footprint of heat, you can see that we have a very nice overlapping ray in the center here, and here you can just see that the throw of heat from that exterior wall. So let's just do this for a second. I'm going to go ahead and delete this unit here, and this one, and this one. So if we just had units over here on this edge, we're not going to really be heating up half of the patio. It's pretty much going to be a maximum of 8 foot from this edge here in towards the center that you'd be comfortable with. So that's why I'm showing the additional 3 units here as well. And yeah, I think this is going to be a nicer application here for this overall area, just because placing the units in the center, as I showed before, and I'll just go ahead and show that here real quick again. Having the units in the center, I'm not quite sure I really like that idea as much, just because it's taking up some of the ceiling space. So let's go ahead and look at it from this advantage, looking out the window here. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the C series for a minute, and you can see that this is how that would appear. And again, going back to the statement I made about this height here, if this height is a little bit higher, then it probably won't stand out as much. So let's go ahead and look at what that height actually is that I have here. So yeah, we got about 4 inches of height here. Let me just double check that for, yeah, 4 inches of height here. And if it's higher than 9 inches is about the bottom edge of this, 9.5 inches actually from here to here, I think. Let's go ahead and look at that as well. So actually we have 8.5 inches, if I have that correct. Yeah. So in any case, that's what this would look like from this vantage point. And then also, if we were to look at the slimline units, the slimline units would, or sorry, would be the C series models. The C series models would also, kind of stand out a little bit in the center of the ceiling space. So I prefer probably the slimline best, but I think actually, as far as the footprint of heat, this would give a more uniform amount of heat, because the rays are pretty much going straight down and heating up the space uniformly throughout the whole space. So all right, well, I hope this has helped. If you're looking for some assistance with your outdoor heating application and you would like us to review your plans, please send your information into designs@patioheat.com. I'm Steve. Please tap that like button if you find this video useful. We don't advertise, we're not monetized. YouTube does not promote our channel in any way unless we receive a thumbs up from our viewers. Truly appreciate that. Thank you so much. Have an excellent day.